Hello friends, good morning. And the last class we discussed about economies of scale and internal economies of scale. So in this class I am planning to discuss what are the internal diseconomies of scale. Actually, economies of scale we already knows that following the average cost of production, and diseconomies of scale means what? Increasing average cost of production. And internal diseconomies of scale, the average cost of production of the firm is increases due to an internal reasons. For example, due to inside the company there are something happen, that's why average cost is increasing. So we can check what is the diseconomies of scale, internal diseconomies of scale. First, internal diseconomies of scale implies to all those factors which rise the cost of production of a particular firm when its output increases beyond a certain limit. We know that when decreasing returns to scale will operate, output increases beyond our limit, then what will happen? It will start operating in a diminishing returns to scale. The same way, internal diseconomies of scales implies to all those factors which rise the cost of production of a particular firm when its output increases beyond a certain limit. After a particular level of output, average cost will start increasing. The diseconomies of scale arise mainly due to the management problem. First and basic important reason we are saying that it is happened because of the management problem. A firm grow in size, it becomes more and more difficult for the management to keep control of the activities of the organization. We already know that when it's become too large, it is very difficult to control an organization, isn't it? The same way that may lead to increase in average cost. First reason we are saying that there is a variety of way to dealing with this problem. Whenever the cost increases, do you think that the management and other top managements will be keep silent? They will do so many activities to control this one. First way we are saying that a centralized operations with a small team controlling all the activities. Previously we knows that the business means so many hierarchy of management. The business structure will be entirely different. So instead of going to all these structures, the entire decision will be taken by a small team. That is a one way. Then another way, the founder of the company itself, he will say that every decision I will take it. You have to be followed like that. Or centralized controlling, we will be say the head office. Everything we will follow according to the head office instruction like that. Then controlling an organization that might employ a hundred thousands of workers is not easy and may comes a point where no management team could prevent an average cost from rising. We know that when the number of employees are beyond our control, if which a management team even fail to control the cost. Okay, so that's why cost is rising. That's why there exists an internal diseconomies of scale. Then the sources of diseconomies of scale. First one is the communication problem. We know that what do you mean by the communication problem? The communication problems happens when the large business find it difficult to maintain an effective communication between the different departments and divisions, even between head office and other companies its own. For example, we know that a large industry means we can say that there are so many firms will be there, and in that each firm, for example, we can able to say that large organization will have so many different side branches are there. Each branches they cannot be controlled by themselves because there is a problem with the communication. If the information is not received accurately, then the instructions are not carried out correctly and the firm will be less efficient and average cost will start increasing. The central management or a strategic management team will be sent the instruction to the companies, but that may not be carried out effectively through all the branches. So automatically what will happen? The instruction is not carried out correctly, then the firm will be less efficient and average cost starts increasing. It will take a time to get through many layers of the organization hierarchy and may have a time lag that may result in diseconomies of scale. For example, one immediate opportunity came and central government give the central strategic government team, or we can able to say that strategic management team give an instructions to the other branches, but other branches are fail to follow that one, or because of the time lag they send the message before 1 month and we receive the message after 1 month. So that time that business opportunity may be gone. That may be leads to a loss of that particular company. The cost of production will increase. That's what we are saying. It may be result at diseconomies of scale because of the communication problem. Then we can able to say that coordination problem. A large firms may find it difficult to ensure each department work effectively with other departments, leading to inefficiency. For example, among the department there is a clash, opinion clash or some other clash, so automatic what will happen? They are not coordinated well. For example, sales department might sell 1000 units per week, but operation department cannot produce more than 800 units per week. Understood the problem? It is they are not producing. They are producing only 800, but sales department are ready to sell 1000 units. So that is the inefficiency, isn't it? Sales department is either large or it is very productive, but some employees may not work as hard. In the operation department, it is not like that. Some employees are not working efficiently. So they do not have enough to dealing with the inefficiency and increasing average cost. So that maybe leads to what? Inefficiency of the particular company. Particular company is not productively efficient. Oh, we can say it is inefficient. That's because of the coordination problem. We are not coordinating correctly, or otherwise we are employing so many staff in the sales department and the operation department, so many problems will be there. So that is will be considered as a coordination problem. Then X inefficiency, this is the most important factor we have to be understand, and this is a new concept for you guys even. So X inefficiency arises when the firm failed to minimize its average cost of production. For example, actual cost of production and the minimum possible cost of production. There is a two different concept. Okay, actual cost of production means in order to produce a particular product, how much the firm's cost, and the minimum possible cost is there. For example, one cell phone we can able to produce with now our one XY company is producing one cell phone with $1,500, but the minimum possible cost is $1,000. That means the difference is 500, isn't it? 500 extra they are taking. So that is X inefficiency. So X inefficiency arises when the firm failed to minimize its average cost of production. It is a type of productive inefficiency. It is a productive inefficiency. It occurs when the firm is not producing at the lowest possible cost for the given level of output. It is difference between the actual average cost and the possible minimum average cost. The reason is that management of the firm is poor at controlling the cost. It may not pay the cheapest possible price for its suppliers. It may employ too many workers, etc. So these are the reasons for internal diseconomies of scale. So next class we will be discussing about the external economies of scale and diseconomies of scale. So until then, tada, bye bye.